So my name is Erin Gentry, Erin-Gentry, and I'm the Executive Director of the Naranjo Museum.
Okay, thank you so much. And so do you mind just explaining a little bit about the recycle for the milk jugs regarding the Earth Day project for children?
Absolutely. We are so excited to start partnering with other organizations throughout the city, and part of this is an initiative to provide free educational opportunities for families throughout Angelina County and beyond. And this is also to bring hopefully a new audience to the museum as well. I know that we get a lot of I didn't know that this museum existed sort of thing, and this is a way to bring people in and see the gem of a place that we have here.
Okay, and then as for the relation that it has with the Children's Earth Day, do you mind just explaining a little bit about that and how you all were involved with that?
When I talked to Kelly with Angelina Beautiful Clean, we really were excited at the thought of bringing families together to learn more, not only about recycling, because we don't have a lot of recycling opportunities in East Texas. So giving them opportunities to turn a piece of trash into something useful is a really important part of just educating the community on better practices so that we're taking care of ourselves and our world.
Okay, and then for this specific, why exactly milk jugs?
So we're really excited. In April, we're going to be doing a free project for people to come in and build a compost garden. So you'll be able to use a milk jug to put together a composting area, and so you can begin learning about how things disintegrate throughout time, how they enrich the soil, and you'll have good potting soil if you want to plant flowers or fruits or any sort of thing in your own garden.
Okay, and then I guess further elaborate a little bit, so with the milk jugs, is that like the best way to use this to build that compost, or does it hold it very well, or I guess, yeah.
It works really well as a container, and it's a small thing. A lot of people, when you get into composting, you're gonna use larger, like 10-gallon barrels and things like that. But this is a way to start small and think about how we can take things that we see and use every day and put them into a totally new concept, something to just kind of turning that on its head a little bit.
And then for environmental purposes, how exactly does this help with our environment?
It keeps the plastics out of the landfill. So anytime we can move plastic out of the landfill instead of just throwing it away, learning how to, and sort of relearning the idea of, you know, we don't have to throw everything away. We can keep things and turn them into new projects. We can turn them into new things that are still useful. So it's just kind of like changing that mindset a little bit.
Okay, thank you. And then as for this project, what's the process for people who are looking to take part in it and donate the jugs?
Just make sure that they're clean, so rinse them out really well and then bring them up to the museum or to the Angelina Beautiful Clean office.
Okay, and I guess, what do you expect the outcome to be from this specific milk jug recycling?
I would be so excited to see families coming into the museum together to build this, learn together, and then think about growth. So maybe using their compost that we're going to build together to start their own garden.
Okay, and is there Anything else you'd like to add that I may have forgotten, or that you would just like to add in general?
Just in, I would say just in general, I'd love to kind of talk about our spring break camps. We have 3 really exciting opportunities for students, and we are serving students in 1st grade all the way up through 12th grade. So we've got 3 sections. The first is animal exploration, and that's for grades 1 through 4. And they'll come in the morning throughout the entire week of spring break. That's March 11th through the 15th. And they will get to explore animals from East Texas, exotic animals, all sorts of things. And what lives here, biomes, environments, everything. And we're going to be doing crafts and other fun activities, as well as a nature walk every day. The second set is for grades 5 through 8, so 5th grade through 8th grade. We're going to deep dive into dino discovery, so all of the artifacts that we have in the museum, they're going to be able to explore and really learn some of that cool stuff about dinosaurs, and doing crafts around that. And the last is for high school. 9th through 12th grade students can come after hours from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. throughout the week of spring break. And we are going to be creating our own art supplies. We're going to be really exploring science, engineering, mathematics through art. And we're going to have time in the museum to also utilize some of the artifacts to do that.
Okay, thank you. And then actually one of my last questions is going back to the recycling milk jugs. Why exactly choose this time to do it?
Well, right now is a great time to sort of gather and get people to start thinking about recycling. We've got kind of an early spring this year, so with plants blooming and we all want to start getting back outside, it's a great time to think about the environment, as well as April, the month of April, having Earth Day. It's just a great way to appreciate our Earth, take care of the Earth, and learn some new things.
And I think, I'm sorry, I know I said one more question.
No, you're good.
So
you're good.
I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but how long do you expect the project to go for the milk jugs?
The milk jugs? It'll probably be like a 2-hour, it's going to be more of a come and go event. So families can come spend an hour or 2. They could even come walk through the museum first and then come and do, but we're going to have time for the glue to dry, and then we're going to talk about some of the things that you would put into your compost bucket. That's what we're going to be making, so that you can start creating good compost. It's more than just soil, it's all sorts of things that come together.
Right, and this will be in March, correct?
It's going to be in April.
April.
Okay.
And
We don't have a date set yet.
Okay. Okay.
That is TBD.
Okay. Got it. No problem.
But we will be, as soon as we have a date set, and I'm going to talk to Kelly about that, we will send it out over social media and through our website.